power. And it comes to a head because the Ark of the Covenant is captured by the Philistines, and the high priest dies as a result, and his sons are dead, and the prophecy gets fulfilled. The Ark travels around causing all sorts of problems for the Philistines, like, for example, anal warts. I don't know if you've caught that, which is like a comical version of the plagues of Exodus. And Samuel becomes a hero, and it says he judges Israel. That means he's a chief. Just like in Judges, he's a chief. So he's a chieftain by being able to get the ark back and by saving the Israelites from higher power. But he's a priest, and he's not a military man. So he does things like saving the Israelites by having God do thunderclaps. And then the Philistines get scared and run away. That's not really a military leader. Then in chapter 8, there's a repetition of the Eli problem. Samuel has the same problem as Eli did. He has two corrupt sons who are stealing stuff and sexually assaulting women, and they're just bad. So the end of chapter 8 is the justification for the kingship, but it's really, really ambivalent at the end of chapter 8. So God tells Samuel that a king is coming. It's not as if someone becomes king all by themselves. That just doesn't happen. It's not like Samson, who becomes a judge just by being strong. The implication is that the king is accountable to the priest. Next, Samuel warns the people of what the king will do with centralized power. He's going to take tax money. He's going to conscript your sons and put them in the army. Your daughters will become his servants. He's going to do corrupt land redistribution. He's going to steal things. He's bad. I'm warning you. And of course, all those things happen. But while Samuel is doing that, while he's saying all that, he's saying, yeah, okay, you can have a priest. You can have a king. The story is meant to remind us of Aaron and the golden calf story, but this time the foolish people get what they want, and God says they're going to get what they want. So the whole story is really ambivalent about the beginning of monarchy, right before we get into that. All right, I'm going to stop there, and I prefer to have discussions with you and have you write about the characters of David and Saul and compare and contrast them. I just wanted to introduce the whole idea of how the overarching story is about this tension between two different kinds of tension. So there's the political tension between the kingship and the priestly centers of power. And then there's also the tension between the idea of writing a history book and writing a literary text. And those are not separated out. And in almost every line, there's both kinds of writing. Okay, that should be enough for today. I'm going to stop, and I'll see you soon.